And another week begins. The name of the game is Strat-O-Matic. And the year is 1966. Hello there, Kelly. Hello, Franklin. How you guys doing? Yeah, they're watching that on... Is that the free game? The MLB Network free game. I've been busy all morning. I haven't had a chance to watch any games. I did watch the Baseball Central this morning, and then the show with Brian Kenny, where he had Joe Maddon on. I forget what they even call that now. The name of that show. Baseball for the Thinking Fan, he bills it as. What the hell's the name of that? Why can't I think of it? Then I had to go out and run a couple errands, and I was on the phone for a long time. Just got off the phone here a few minutes prior to game time today. And the game today, you can see it there, of course, on the score sheet. It's Cleveland at Kansas City, second of a two-game series. The Indians won the first game. 26-17 on a two-game winning streak. Kansas City 22-19 on a two-game losing streak. Two right-handers, Gary Bell for Cleveland, Ralph Terry for Kansas City. Let's take a look at their numbers. Bell, 3-4, 4.94 on the season. This is his 10th start. He has one complete game. It was a shutout. That seems to be a common thing, doesn't it? One complete game, and it was a shutout. And you guys that know me, you don't have to think too hard to guess why. Ralph Terry, 4 starts, 4 relief appearances. He's 2-1 with a splendid 2.78 ERA in 32 1/3 innings. "64 innings in real life, so he's already worked half of his season's total. That doesn't bode well for Kansas City, does it? Like a lot of things don't. The trade of June 2nd has been put into effect. So if we go to the Kansas City bullpen, never mind, that's Cleveland. I take it back. Dick Radatz came over from Boston, and he pitched in this game in real life. Will he pitch today? Who knows? We'll see as the game unfolds. Now here's the lineup for the Cleveland Indians, and we'll get started. Vic Davalillo leads off in center field. Max Alvis is at third base. Leon Wagner in left field. Rocky Colavito in the customary cleanup spot in right. Fred Whitfield at first. Chico Simone is the shortstop. Pedro Gonzalez at second base. Duke Sims will do the catching, with Bell, the pitcher, hitting ninth. And we're just about ready to roll here on a Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I was here. Didn't do much this weekend. And here's Vic Davalillo stepping up to the plate to lead things off. Davalillo hitting .233 on the season, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs, left-handed hitter. Terry into the windup, and here we go. It's a 6-3 lefty. That is banged into right field for a base hit. 6-3 home run. Davalillo a week versus righties. And Terry perhaps catches a break there. Leadoff single for Davalillo. Good speed for Vic. Star 15. Let's check the battery for Kansas City. Terry a +1 hold. Roof a 0. So 16 for Davalillo. He will be held on at 14. Up to the plate steps Max Alvis. Alvis at .228, 8 home runs, 24 RBIs. Held at 14 is Davalillo. Alvis will swing away. Terry out of the stretch. 1-4 righty pops him up left side. That's going to be Campaneris making the catch, and there's one down. Just getting underway here in the first inning today. And the batter will be Leon Wagner. Wagner at .322 on the season. 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. Terry, a throw to first. Davalillo back to the bag. Now set from the stretch. 6-3 left-handed. That ball is same number, and this ball is absolutely crushed to deep right field. Hirschberger starts back and just turns around and watches it sail over the fence for a 2-run blast. And Cleveland jumps all over Terry here in the first inning. 6-3, no doubt about it. Unlike Davalillo, Wagner has the power, and for Leon, his 8th home run of the season. 2-0 Cleveland, just getting underway. And up steps Rocky Colavito. Colavito leads the club in hitting at .336. 11 home runs, tied with Whitfield for the team league, and 28 RBIs. Terry's pitch to Colavito is a 6-12 right-handed grounder to the pitcher X. Terry a 5.22. Hold your breath on this one. Here's the play. Error range, a 10 on a 22. He should make that, and he does. Nice play by Terry. 1-3X, 2 away. Hello there, Mike. And hello to Julio L. Welcome. A new name in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, my apologies. I should have that on. Let's wrap up this half inning and I'll see what I can do. I was really bummed to read the news from MLB Online this morning and hear of Colton Cowser's injury. I have him on 2 of my draft league teams. Nothing too serious, I don't think. 6 to 8 weeks, they're saying. Perhaps Baltimore fan Franklin can shed a little more light on that. Here's Whitfield hitting .281, 11 homers, 35 RBIs. That leads the club. Terry into the windup. 6-6 left-handed, and that is driven to deep right field. Hirschberger going back at the track, at the wall. It's off the wall, bouncing away from Hirschberger. Whitfield rounds second and heads for third. The throw, he's in there with a triple. So Ralph Terry not fooling anyone so far in the first inning. Two down runner at third, and here's Chico Simone. Chico hitting just .139 so far, 10 for 72. 9 singles and a double, 3 RBIs. Terry trying to get out of the inning. 2-0 Indians. Pitch to Simone, 4-8. Grounder towards first, single to 5. Fielded by Harrelson, underhands to Terry covering, and that will do it. Indians strike first, 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave a man at third, and after half an inning, it's Cleveland 2, Kansas City coming to bat. Hello, Joel, welcome. And there's Al. Welcome, Al. Broken thumb. That could be bad. I'm not happy about it either way. Like I say, I have him in a couple of leagues. So you've got... Hang on a second. Let me fire up my TV. I mean, I don't know why. Not that I'm going to be watching it while I'm doing this, but I kind of like having a game on all the time. I just forgot today. Cowser will be back and should have a very promising long career. Let's see what you guys are seeing here. Red Sox, Orioles. Top of the 7th, 2 down. And I will mute that, of course. There we go. All right, as Bell gets tuned up, let's go over the Kansas City lineup. Bert Campaneris leads it off at short. Larry Stahl is in left field. Mike Hirschberger in right. Danny Cater will be at third base today, hitting cleanup. Dick Green at second base. Joe Nossick, the center fielder. Ken Harrelson at first base. Phil Roof will do the catching. And Terry, the pitcher, hits ninth. And here's Gary Bell now. I don't know how long I'm going to last with this sweatshirt on today. Normally I do not like sleeves when I'm playing. And Bell's ready to work. Here's Campy hitting .258, 1 home run and 19 RBIs. Bell into the windup. The pitch is a 2-5 right-handed. That's going to be a liner towards short, single to 8. And that's speared at short by Chico Simone. Liner to short, little soft liner. 1 down, and here's Larry Stahl. Stahl at .268, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, left-handed hitting outfielder. Plays exclusively against righties. Not hard to see why, is it? Bell into the windup. 2-4 righty, foul ball back at the plate. Sims back and makes the play. So 2 quick outs in the first, and the batter will be Hirschberger. Hirschberger hitting .250, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. Bell's pitch to the right-hander. 3-8. That's going to be banged into left center. That's going to roll through to the wall. And on a 13, he will stop at second with a 2-out double. So 3-8, triple to 6. And on the 13, it's a 2-base hit for Hirschberger. That'll get Danny Cater to the plate here in the first inning. Cater was split stats. With Kansas City, just 3 for 17 since coming over. 1 home run. Let me look up his overall numbers. On the season, 211, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Bell checks the runner. Now the pitch to Danny Cater. 1-7 righty, fly ball to straightaway center. Davalillo backing up a bit, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, a hit, 1 left for the Athletics. We've played an inning. It's 2-0 Cleveland. Looking at the standings, Cleveland's in third place right now, 4.5 back of Baltimore, 1.5 back of second place Minnesota. Kansas City in fourth place, 7.5 behind the Orioles, and 3 behind the Indians. So 2 winning teams playing here today. Should be a good game. Boy, we got a dandy matchup for tomorrow. More on that later. And the bottom third of the order will come to bat for Cleveland here in the second inning. Pedro Gonzalez to start things off. Gonzalez hitting .268, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. Terry gets the sign from Roof. The pitch to Gonzalez is a 5-2, and he bangs that into center field for a base hit. Gonzalez at first with good speed. +1 makes him a 16. He'll be held at 14. And with the bottom part of the order coming up, he's going to try for the lead. 2 through 6 or 10. And on a 10, he gets the lead. 1 to 14. There goes Gonzalez. The pitch. Roof's throw down. He's barely just slides in under the tag with a stolen base. Oh my, that was close. Pedro, with his 8th stolen base of the season, is yet to be caught. And here's the next pitch to Duke Sims. 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. Called strike 3. Lou DeMuro rings him up. Sims will take a seat, and the batter will be Bell. Bell, a right-handed hitter. Terry's pitch on a 6-7 righty, grounder to shortstop. Campy has it, looks the runner back, and throws him out. 2 away, Gonzalez still standing at second base, and Vic Davalillo comes to bat. Vic led off with a single, came around to score. Terry checks the runner. The pitch to Davalillo, a 1-8 single, but 1 star. Gonzalez will have to stop at third. My guess is playing the computer game with the super advanced rules, that might have been a different story. In other words, an open single with a chance to score. But we're playing advanced, and it is what it is. It's a 1-star single, 1 base advance. And that'll get Max Alvis to the plate. Davalillo held at first at 14. Alvis will swing away. Here's the pitch from Terry. On a 1-8 righty, grounder shortstop, Campy charging it on the run to Harrelson, and that'll do it. Some nice glove work by Campaneris that inning. For Cleveland, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Go to the bottom of the second, the score remains the same. I didn't know that, Julio. That's kind of funny. I guess it isn't really, but it struck me as funny. Hello there, Thomas. Welcome in, buddy. I always liked Sims as well. He was a pro. He was a team guy. Bottom of the second, Dick Green will lead it off for the Athletics. Let's take a look at Green's numbers. Green comes in at 272, 3 home runs, and a team-leading 30 RBIs. 30 RBIs, pretty darn good for a guy who doesn't have much power. Bell ready to go to work now. The windup and the pitch to Green is a 2-3 right-handed. Ground ball shortstop. Simone is there. Throws him out, 1 down. Here's Joe Nosek now, the center fielder. It's been a struggle for Nosek. He is 4 for 45. Ouch. Translated, that's a batting average of .089. My God, that makes Bob Uecker look like a silver slugger. Oh, yeah, okay, was he now? That's interesting, Julio. I did not know that. I'd forgotten that, I guess, or didn't know it. That was Cleon Jones, right? That's possible, Joel. Weaver didn't endear himself to many umpires, and frankly, I don't think he gave a damn. The pitch to Nosek, 6'8" right-handed. That's going to be a hard hit to left field. Wagner to his left, and that's past him and to the wall for extra bases. Nosek heads into second standing with a 1-out double. The ball looked playable off the bat, but it goes for a double. And that'll bring up Ken Harrelson. Harrelson hitting .243, 1 homer, 10 RBIs. Bell checks the runner. The pitch to Harrelson is a 3-6 right-handed. That's a single into left field, open single. Nosek rounding 1-14. Wagner a 0 arm. 1 out. He is not the tying run. Harrelson is. They're going to hold him up. I can hear the groans. But they're not playing for 1 here. They're trying to get 2. Harrelson a star 18. Bell a 0 hold. Sims a 0 arm. So now they'll have to hold Harrelson on, making him a 16, and the batter will be Phil Roof. The right-handed hitting catcher, .259, just 7 for 27. He hasn't played much. 4 of his 7 hits for extra bases, including a home run. And Harrelson's rolling for the lead, 4 or 5 to get it. 2, he does not get it. And here's the pitch to Roof. Runner being held, it's a 2-7 fly to center field, B question mark. Nosek could tag on that. 14-16, Davalillo 17. He's going to tag. The play to the plate, he scores easily. That'll go as a sac fly for Roof. Nosek to score to make it 2-1. So Nosek ends up scoring eventually. And a shout out to Larry, who's joined us as well. Yeah, very good, Thomas. From what I understand, Bill has just been raving about that book. Terry, a 3 hitters card, right-handed batter. Harrelson still being held at first, and here's the pitch. It's a 2-9 righty. Struck him out. So Kansas City settles for 1 on 2 hits and leaves 1. We played 2 innings. It's 2-1 Cleveland. Yes, it is a new book. Bill Ivey has just been raving about that book. I'm tempted to get it, but I haven't even scratched the surface of the other book I bought that Frank recommended. Unfortunately, reading has become somewhat of a chore for me. Perhaps I need one of those backlit reading devices. I wonder if that would help. It's all about the lighting. That's a great story, Rick. And again, he was probably doing it partly just to spite Earl. I did read Gaylord's book, Me and the Spitter, back in my younger day. He was probably searched and patted down more than any pitcher in history. Leon Wagner will lead off the 3rd inning. He's responsible for both Cleveland runs with a 2-run shot in the first. Ralph Terry into the windup, and here's the pitch. It's a 4-6 lefty. That's banged into right field. And he will hold it first with a long single. Triple to 2. Rolled the 13. Not held at 15. He needs a 6 to get it. He's not a star stealer. He's going to try for it. Does not get it. And here's Colavito. Colavito 0 for 1. Terry working from the stretch now. The pitch to Rocky is a 2-9 right-handed. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Terry. And that'll bring up Fred Whitfield. Whitfield tripled his first time up. The pitch from Terry. 1-7 righty. Called strike 3. And looks like DeMuro has a pitcher-friendly zone here today. Chico Simone will come to bat with 2 outs and a runner on first. Terry checks the runner, now gets his sign. The pitch to Simone is a 1-4 righty. Pops him up left side. Campaneris will take it. And that'll do it for Cleveland in the third. Top of the order for Kansas City in the third. Here's Campy, 0 for 1. Bell gets the sign from Sims. Here's the windup on the pitch. It's a 3-7 righty. He struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Gary Bell. Larry Stahl will be the hitter now. He's 0 for 1. Bell's pitch to the lefty. 1-2-2 righty. It's a high fly ball to right field. Going back is Colavito at the track, at the wall. He makes the catch at the wall. Oh my, that was exciting. Homer to 5. Just a loud out to right. 2 away, and here's Hirschberger. Bell with the windup. 2-6 right-handed. Comebacker. Bell has it. Throws it to Whitfield, and it's an easy inning for Bell. 1-2-3 go the A's in the third. Three innings in the book. It's 2-1 Indians. Oh my. I just happened to look up at the TV screen. Bottom third of the order for Cleveland. Pedro Gonzalez singled and stole second his first time up. Terry into the windup. It's a 1-5 righty, triple to 1, fly ball left field. Stahl is there and makes the catch for the out. The batter will be Duke Sims, who struck out in the second. Terry gets the sign from Roof. Here's the pitch to Sims. It's a 5-4 lefty, fly center field X. That's Nosek. Nosek, a good center fielder, 2E7, ranging to his left. On an 11, that's going to be the E range. We've got an 8 on an E7, and he makes it look easy. Nice play, Nosek. The batter will be Gary Bell with 2 down. Right-handed hitter. Terry's pitch. 5-12, fly to center. Can of corn for Nosek. And it's an easy inning for Terry. 1-2-3 go the Indians in the fourth. Danny Cater will lead off the bottom of the inning. Cater 0 for 1. The Pitch from Bell to Cater is a 1-6 right-handed ground ball into the hole at short. Campaneris is there. Strong throw across in time. And the Orioles tack on another run here in the real game. Dick Green 0 for 1. Bell into the windup. 1-7 right-handed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Gary Bell. 2 down, and the batter will be Nosek. Joe he doubled and scored his first time up, I should say. Bell into the windup. Here's the pitch. It's a 4-8, and he walks him. Nosek a star 15. He'll be held on at 13. And here's Harrelson. Tying run, 2 down, bottom of the order, 13. Kansas City loves to run. They're going to gamble here. Nosek trying for the lead. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. 8, he does not get the lead. And here's the next pitch to Hawk Harrelson. 5-7, hard smash to third. Alvis rather, throws him out. And that will retire the side. I have to apologize. My attention was divided. I should know better than that. Just focus on one thing, Steve. Ralph Terry rated 5 for endurance, so this will be his first inning of potential fatigue as he gets ready to face the top of the Cleveland lineup. Davalillo to start it off. 2 for 2 today. Terry into the windup. The pitch to Davalillo is a 6-11 left-handed, and he bangs that the other way into left field for a single. Davalillo's 3 for 3. +1 battery, 16. He'll be held on at 14. And of course, that 9 automatic caught. Pretty good deterrent there. What you have to do there is factor that into the equation. And I don't have the exact numbers, of course, but when you factor in the 9 automatic caught, my guess is he's more like a 1 to 12 than a 1 to 14. And again, I'm just guessing. We could actually do the math on that one, but I'm not going to bother. Max Elvis, popped to short, grounded to short. Davalillo takes his lead. Terry from the stretch. The pitch to Elvis on a 2-9 righty. Flies it into center. To his right goes Nosek, and he runs it down in the gap for the out. Back to first, trots Davalillo. And up steps Leon Wagner, 2 for 2 today. Home run in the first inning. Terry from the stretch. The pitch to Leon's a 3-4 righty. He goes the other way with it and lifts a lazy fly ball to left. Stahl is there. And there's 2 away. Here's Rocky 0 for 2 today. Terry checks the runner. The pitch to the plate. 4-8 right-handed. Grounder first base way. Single to 5. And that's fielded by Harrelson. Underhands to Terry covering, and that will do it. No runs to hit, 1 left for the Indians. That 2-run homer by Wagner in the first, still standing up so far as we're halfway through, 2-1 Cleveland. Anybody's game. birds on the corner. I can hear Chuck Thompson. Phil Roof will lead off the bottom of the inning for Kansas City. Phil had a sac fly in the second. Right-handed hitting catcher standing in as Bell goes into his windup. The pitch is a 6-4 right-handed. It's a grounder to short X. Tough chance for Simone. Chico, a 4E34, ranges up the middle. Here's the play on an 11, E-range. An 8 on a 34. This could be trouble, and it's off his glove for an error. First error of the game. It's charged to Chico Simone. Roof at first, very slow. The batter is Terry. He is a C bunter. They're going to play it straight. I'm going to roll for it. In or back. They'll be back. He squares to bunt in the C. 7C. Successful sacrifice bunt, and that moves Roof into scoring position. Bert Campaneris with Larry Stahl to follow. Tying run in scoring position, 1 down. Hang on, I gotta line this up a little better. 1 down and the pitch to Campaneris. 2-6 right-handed. It's a comebacker. Bell looks at the runner and throws to first for the out. Solid fielding there by Gary Bell. With 2 down, it'll be up to Larry Stahl, who's 0 for 2. Bell checks the runner, now comes to the plate. 1-8 right-handed. Grounder second base. Gonzalez over to Whitfield. That'll do it. Athletic Strand to run. Strand to runner, I should say. And after 5 complete, it's still 2-1. And in real life, the Orioles have broken it open 7-3. We move to the 6th inning, but before we do, Jobu needs a refill. There we go. I lost the sweatshirt too. Just really don't care for the feel of rolling with long sleeves. I knock enough stuff over with short sleeves. For Ralph Terry, this will be his 2nd endurance inning. Nope, not a delivery truck. It's just my microwave. Okay, 6th inning, here we go. Whitfield 1 for 2. Terry into the windup. 4-2 left-handed. That's a hard hit ball to left field. Backing up is Hirschberger at the track at the wall. Makes the catch at the wall. Homer to 4. He rolled to 12. Fred gave it a ride, but it died on the track. 1 down, and here's Chico, 0 for 2 today. Terry's pitch is a 1-5 right-handed. Grounder to second base. Routine for Dick Green. He flips it over to Harrelson. And 2 down quickly here in the 6th. Here's Pedro Gonzalez now, 1 for 2. The pitch from Ralph Terry is a 4-2 right-handed. That ball is hit to left field. Single to 12. He's got a base hit. Homer to 12, but Gonzalez weak against righties. It will be a long single for Pedro Gonzalez. Star 16 with the battery, that is. Star 15 plus 1. Held on at 14. And he's going to roll for the lead. 2 through 6 is 10. 7, he does not get it. And here's the next pitch to Duke Sims. On a 5-8 lefty liner right into the glove of Campaneris. Oh my. The Indians strand another runner. No runs a hit, 1 left. And the tension mounts as we go to the bottom of the 6th in a 2-1 ball game. Another fantastic 60s pitching duel. If you're new to watching and haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It's free and it's easy. And it helps me out. Bottom of the 6th, Hirschberger, Cater, and Green due for Kansas City. Bell gets the sign. Here's the pitch for Hirschberger. That's going to be a 4-5 right-handed. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Bell. And the batter will be Danny Cater. Cater 0 for 2. Bell into the windup. 5-12 righty. Hard smash to third base X. That's going to be a tough chance for Elvis. A 321. Here's the play on a 14 E-range. An 8 on a 21. He should make this. And he does. Nice play, Max Elvis, to throw out Danny Cater. Two down, nobody on. Here is Green. 0 for 2 on the day. Bell into the windup. 2-4 right-handed. Grounder to second base. That's Gonzalez. Flips it over to Whitfield. And it's an easy 1-2-3 inning for Gary Bell. We're through 6 innings in a 2-1 game here on a Monday. Kind of a gloomy, overcast Monday in Spokane. Ralph Terry getting ready to pitch his 3rd endurance inning. And Lou Krause takes off the jacket and begins throwing in the Kansas City pen. Bell will lead it off. And he's going to bat. Right-handed hitter. 1-7 struck him out. Brief thoughts of pinch hitting for Bell, but he's a 7 for endurance, and he's been breezing right along for the most part today. Hasn't given up a hit since the 2nd inning, so he'll stay in at least for now. And with 1 down, the batter will be Vic Davalillo. Davalillo 3 for 3 in this one, all singles. Terry gets the sign. The pitch to Davalillo on a 1-10. Fly to left field, playable. Stahl is there. And he makes the grab for out number 2. The batter will be Max Elvis. Max 0 for 3 today. Terry's pitch to Elvis is a 5-5 right-handed grounder shortstop X. Tough chance Campy. 3E23 as he goes into the hole on a 13. He makes a fine play and throws him out. Nice play, Campaneris, to end the inning. 6-3X, a 1-2-3 inning for Ralph Terry. So both pitchers pitching very well today in this one. as we stretch for the 7th. 2-1 Indians. And all the friends of the channel know what this means as we stretch for the 7th inning. It's the 7th inning Mookie stretch. Mookie not doing much stretching. Yes, he's in his spot of choice of late. Mookie. Mook. Meow, meow. There he opened his eyes. Like, what are you doing, trying to sound like a cat? You're not fooling me. Okay, let's go around. Take a closer look. There it is. Many of you watching this game. What's up, Mook? You looking outside? Sure. I wonder if he'll eventually learn to audibly identify the 7th inning stretch and be thinking, here he comes to bother me again. Trailing by a run, it will be Nossick, Harrelson, and Roof for Kansas City in the bottom of the 7th. For Gary Bell, his first inning of potential fatigue as he goes to work on Nossick. Nossick 1 for 1 with a walk. Bell's pitch at 212. Liner right into the glove of Gonzalez. Man, he hit that one right on the screws, but right at the second baseman. One away, and Harrelson the batter now. Harrelson 1 for 2. Bell into the windup. 4-8 righty. He loses him ball 4. And that's going to get somebody moving around in the Cleveland pen. Jack Kralik, the lefty, newly acquired Dick Radatz, the right-hander. Harrelson at first held at 16, representing the tying run. He's going to try for the lead. 4 or 5 for the lead. 7, he does not get it. And the batter is Roof. Roof squares to Bud. He's a B on an 11. And he pops it up. Whitfield will take it. And now we'll have a pinch hitter for Terry. We were going to have one anyway. The Athletics, of course, were hoping it would be with the runner in scoring position. And lefty Paul Lindblad now throwing. Krause has sat down for the time being. So Terry pitched a fine game today. He went 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. He got banged up in the first inning, then settled down. did not walk a batter, and struck out 4. Against the right-hander Bell. Looking at some options here. Could be Landis. Could be Jose Tartable. Conspicuously missing from the lineup again, but it's going to be Ed Charles because he has a little bit of power. So Ed Charles will be the pinch hitter. Runner at first, 2 down. Charles 279 on the year, just 1 homer, 15 RBIs. Bell gets the side. From the stretch, the pitch to Charles is a 5-6. Grounder to short. Simone charges it, throws on the run in time. Seven innings in the books. It's still 2-1 Indians as Paul Lindblad comes on to pitch for Kansas City. Lindblad 5-0 out of the bullpen, 1 save, 2.01. This is his 19th appearance, just 22 1/3 innings. He's been a vulture down there for Kansas City with 5 wins. And leading off the 8th will be the left fielder, Leon Wagner. Lindblad gets the sign from Roof. Left on left. Lindblad's pitch is a 3-6. Struck him out. Down on strikes, Wagner. Rocky Colavito steps to the plate. Paul Lindblad into the windup. 5-9 righty, grounder shortstop X. That's Campaneris. 323 into the hole goes Campy. 11 error rage. It's a 6 on a 23 and it's off his glove for an error. Oh my. E6, first error for Kansas City. So Colavito aboard with 1 out, and the batter will be Whitfield. Whitfield, the team's RBI leader with 35. The left-hander checks the runner. Now from the stretch, it's a 6-7 left-handed grounder towards first, single to 2. And on an 18, it's going to be fielded by Harrelson, who goes to Campy for 1, and that's all they will get. Coming in hard on the slide, Colavito. That'll go as a 3-6 force. Whitfield at first now, and Simone the hitter. The pitch from Lindblad. 6-11 righty, swung on and missed, strike 3. That'll do it for the Indians in the 8th. No runs, no hits, 1 left. There was an error. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's check the Cleveland defense. We're definitely going to pull Simone. Could take Wagner out. They may need Wagner's bat, however. We're going to leave Wagner in for now. Larry Brown will take over at shortstop for Simone. Brown, a 3E31 and a 13 runner. Gary Bell getting ready to go to work in the bottom of the 8th with a 1-run lead. Top of the order for Kansas City. Kralik and Raddatz ready behind him. Campy 0 for 3 today. Bell with the windup and the pitch. 5-6 right-handed. Ground ball shortstop fielded by Brown, who was just inserted into the game for defense. He makes a nice play and throws the speedy Campy out at first. That'll bring up Stahl, who's 0 for 3 today. Stahl has 3 home runs on the season. Bell into the windup. 1-3 righty, grounder to short. It's Brown again. Brown to Whitfield. 2 quick outs for Bell in the bottom of the 8th. It will be up to Mike Hirschberger. Hirschberger 1 for 3. Bell gets the sign from Sims. Here's the pitch to Hirschberger. It's a 3-8 righty, and he rips that into left center. That's extra bases. And he will hold at second with a double. So the tying run in scoring position with 2 down on a 2-out double by Mike Hirschberger. And here's Danny Cater. Out to the mound is Sims. Bell says he is fine. Two righties to follow, actually all right-handers. Not one left-handed hitter in the Kansas City lineup. Cater 0 for 3 on the day. Bell gets the sign. The pitch to Cater, 3-5. That's going to tie the ball game. Triple to 6, 2-star single, anything else. It's a 2-star single by Cater, and this game is tied. In to score is Hirschberger. So Danny Cater comes through with a game-tying single. Home crowd loving it. Just over 11,000 in the house. So a 2-out rally by Kansas City in the bottom of the 8th ties the ball game. One more hitter walk now will fatigue Bell, and the batter will be team RBI leader Dick Green. Green 0 for 3 so far. Bell working from the stretch now. 1-5 struck him out. Athletics settle for 1 on 2 hits and leave 1. We go to the 9th in a 2-2 tie. Hello, Frank. Happy Monday to you as well. We've got a nail biter here. Gonzalez, Sims possibly, and the pitcher's spot. Sims may or may not bat against the left-handed Lindblad. Gonzalez will, however. He's 2 for 3. Lindblad into the windup. 4-10 right-handed. Shallow fly to left. On comes Larry Stahl to make the grab. Now let's take a look at Sims. Cleveland's going to go to the bench. And they will send up the right-handed hitting catcher, Joe Askew. Askew also appeared in this game in real life. Coincidentally. One down, nobody on, Joe Askew at the plate. Askew on the season, 269, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Lindblad ready to go to work on him. Here's the pitch to Askew. On a 3-6 lefty, he lifts one into straightaway center. Nosek ranging over and makes the grab. Askew will remain in the game and catch, and now we will need a batter for Gary Bell. Bell, 8 innings, 5 hits. He had a streak of 5 hitless innings broken up there in the 8th inning with a double and a run-scoring single from Danny Cater. Fine game by Bell. Right now he stands to take a no decision. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. And it will be Dick Radatz in his first appearance with his new club. Things getting thin on the Cleveland bench, however. The batter will be Chuck Hinton. Radatz came over from Boston. On the season, 0-1 with a save, 5.40 ERA. It'll be Nosek, Harrelson, and Roof for Kansas City. And hello to Mark. Here's Nosek, 1 for 2 with a walk. Radatz gets the sign now. The pitch to Nosek. 3-8 right-handed. He bangs a single into center field, and the potential winning run is aboard. Nosek with good speed. Not great speed, but good speed. Star 15 stealer. Radatz a -1 hold. Askew with a -2 arm, however. So Nosek a 12 not held. Let's see if they have anyone faster. They do, but they may need him to bat. You're not alone, Bill. I had that on here as well. I think everybody was watching that one. Was that the free game today? I do not know, because I have the package. So Nosek not being held on first, and the batter is Ken Harrelson. Harrelson 1 for 2 with a walk. Radatz set now from the stretch. That's a 5-8 right-handed. Grounder to second X. This could be 2. Where's my second base card? That's Gonzalez, 3E14. Here's the play. On a 2, he's not going to get it. That's a 2-star single. All the way to third goes Nosek. Oh, my goodness. So a potential double play ball. Gonzalez couldn't come up with it. And now the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out. Infield will be in. Radet's facing Phil Roof, the catcher. Harrelson not held at 15. The pitch to Roof, and there goes Harrelson. The throw down, he's stolen it. Well, that takes the double play out of the picture. All the double play would have, with the infield in, not a factor, at least most of the time. Let's check on Harrelson now. That's his 4th steal of the season. Infield in, 2nd and 3rd. Here's the next pitch to Roof. 5'10" righty, shortstop X. That's Brown, 3E31. Here's the play on a 2. Base hit, game over. Brown couldn't come up with it, inserted for defense. And Kansas City walks it off in the bottom of the 9th. Phil Roof with the game winner. And the Athletics come from behind to win it 3-2. I'll have the totals for you in a moment. Oh, it was on MLB as well. Thank you, Julio. I had it on the package, which in my case I streamed through the Roku device. So Lindblad ends up the winning pitcher. He vultured it again. He's 6-0 now. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Of course, he's been both. ERA now under 2 with the 2 scoreless innings. No hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Radetz takes the loss. And he is 0-2 now. Radetz failed to get an out in the 9th. Well, welcome to Cleveland, Dick Radetz. That was an exciting finish. On the totals, Athletics win with 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. Indians 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Pretty even game. That's right, Julio, the team that has moved the most times. Now, would that be true if they remain in Sacramento or decide not to go to Vegas? Of course, they could move somewhere else, couldn't they? I just have a feeling that the Vegas thing is not going to work out. Call it a hunch. I have no real concrete information for saying that. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. As we followed along with the Orioles and Red Sox live today, let's look ahead at tomorrow's schedule. We got a good pitching matchup tomorrow. Tigers at Twins. Two fine lefties on the mound. Mickey Lolich for Detroit and the Cott man, Jim Cott, for the Twins. Well, the mayor of Vegas doesn't want them. That much I do know. He said something to the effect of, maybe it would be better if they didn't come at all. Which I thought was a strange thing for the mayor to say. I don't know why he said that. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to find another game on the MLB package here. Well, I heat up the rest of that pizza for last night. And Newman's Own Pizza, yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't say great, but it was all right. So please join me tomorrow. Should be a good one with Lolich and Cott, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. As always, thank you everybody for joining me. Look forward to seeing you again. And I want to wish you all a safe and good evening. Take care, everyone. Yes, I'm all for Portland, Mark. Bye for now.